Hi guys, before I proceed, I would like to ask all of you, have you ever feel you are so angry and you decide to say something? End of the day, you are regret it. My name is Riska Amalia. I am currently studying at the Global Executive Academy Institute, Singapore, well known as GA. Back then, when I was 16 years old, I used to be into arguments with my younger sister, with my elder sister, but they have a different criteria or they different type when they are angry. First, my elder sister, she tends to attack you. She just roll. She's come to me and knock into my head. But my younger sister, she tends to keep quiet. But when she cannot control, she just explode. So for me, one day my mother asked me, why when you are with your sister, you tend to keep quiet, you don't like to explode. I replied that there is no way for me to win the battle because she is taking those taekwondo lessons. The only way for me to revenge, I come to the kitchen and eat her food, eat her ice cream. Then she told me, why do you eat my food? Oh, I'm so sorry, I don't know that it's your ice cream. Do you want me to take out from my stomach? Then she said, oh, do you know what she told me? There is no way to disown you as my younger sister. Well, that's the first part. Second, I want all of you to think, have you ever feel you are so angry, you just feel you are so sick? Yes, at this point of my life, I have been go through so many friendships, I have been go through so many relationships. I feel that I'm being used. I feel that they are just taking advantage of me. And at the middle of the night, I think, should I cut any of relationship? Because it's just triggering me. It's feeling me so stressed. I just feel that they take advantage of me, that I'm being used in some sort of betrayal. So before I decide to say something, the first thing is I never ever think whether I should continue my relationship or I should continue. I never think of anything. Just like, oh, I have to say this. It's so triggering me. I cannot concentrate anything that I am doing. So I never feel scared of being no friends. I have never feel scared of being no relationship. I have never feel scared of being no people around me. At that point of time, I decide this world is like a taunt. Whenever you go, you get hurt. But if you decide to confront them, you will get hurt more. In short, if you are messing with them, they will mess back with you. Am I right? It's very simple. But according to Dr. Fee, there is 4 criteria of people when they are getting angry. First, don't be like a bulldog. Do you know bulldogs? Bulldogs, when getting angry, just want to attach the other person. Round, like the sister, she just want to attach me. Do you think it's good for our long-term relationship? The answer is no. It's actually sabotage your relationship. It's actually damage your relationship. Second, don't be like a turtle. When turtle angry, say nothing. Just stop it, but keep quiet. Snap and actually explodes to the other person. Of course, it's not good for our long-term relationship. 4, don't be like a foxes. You know foxes? Foxes, when getting angry, says nothing. It's actually guess. It's make the other person guess. Do you think it's good for our long-term relationship? The answer is no. It's actually sabotage your relationship. And it's actually damage your relationship. According to the research, that 65% of your non-verbal communications, if you really cannot control, or you don't put into considerations, is how you behave or how you tend to sense the negative impact to other person. It can actually damage your relationship. The elements of non-verbal communications, according to the researchers, is like your head movement, your arm tend to cross, or your facial expressions, and your eye are rolling, or even the way you look. the way you dress, people are tends to judge you, because this is part of our non-verbal communications. It's very important for us to put into considerations like how you look at people, how do you represent yourself. So don't be like an foxes. For according to Dr. Fee, be like an eagle. When an eagle angry, it's actually soft above the storm. It's use power the wind to be able to soar. The wind is actually vulnerable. There is nothing, there is no harm the people around them. So be like an eagle when you want to be able to communicate with your loved ones. In fact, when we come to things of that, we say some things that actually can damage your relationship. It can actually break the trust. We don't have to harm people just because they're harming you. Simply, I do agree, people, you are tends to get so angry, or you are tends to say some things that can hurt them is simply because they hurting you, right? But you need to think of that. You have to hold yourself in the higher standards, or you have to hold yourself in the different standards. Be a person that you want other people to see around you. Alright? We tend to act like suspicious, or tends to act differently, tends to act unintentionally because of the wrong that they done to you. Alright? We tend to act suspicious, things negative towards others. But if you are the bigger persons, you just let them be. People are saying that if people already label you as negative person, or they are just being angry, jealous towards you just because of the knowledge that you have, even the way you breathe, they find fault on you. So we don't have to betray people just because they betray you. You don't have to harm people just because of they are harming you. Be a bigger person. Be like an eagle to actually use and soar above the storm, to use power of the winds to be able to soar. So if you are tends to show this negative impact, it's actually sabotage your relationship. You have to lower your expectations on people. The only ones you have to set your expectations is to the one who made you. Thank you.